What's Zillow up to? I don't know. I'm not even saying there's anything nefarious. I just find this interesting. So, for some reason, Charlotte and I were having a discussion about the house we used to live in Haddonfield, New Jersey, which is this one right here, 601 Maple Ave. 4-bed, 3-bath. Was it 3 full bath? Or I think it's 2.5. That we bought in 2000. I'm going to show you. We're going to come down here. We bought it in 2000, right here, and 11 for $445, and we sold it in 2013 for $505. So it increased by 13.5%. The people bought it who sold it to us, they bought it for $415 in 2006, and so they made $30,000 in total appreciation. They put a hell of a lot of work into it too, so they took a loss on it. But it's okay. We actually we sold it before 2 years were up, so we had to pay a little bit of capital gain tax. I didn't mind that so much. I just didn't. Anyway, the reason we got out of there is because of property taxes. Look, 2011 and 12, we're paying almost $1,000 a month in property tax. That's just nuts. All right, so that was interesting. So then I said, well, wonder what the other real estate's doing in Haddonfield. I was curious, so I was doing a little bit of a search. I looked around here, and we're going to come down here, and we're going to show you this house right here, Edge Park. Right, and this is just, we used to walk down, we knew people down here. We used to go walking down here. We literally lived just right here. So it's like 2 streets over. It's just a nice place, man. And then you got this big park behind you, Park Boulevard. And then if you keep going, let me just make it lower. Cherry Hill's right up here to the north. Camden's over here to the northeast. In fact, right here is to separate Cherry Hill from Haddonfield. All right. So I said, let's take a look at this. I just started looking at it. And again, I don't know if I just don't know what to make. It's just odd to me. So right now it's listed at $599, we'll just say $600,000. It's a nice house, cute. Doesn't have a garage though, which is kind of weird. It has a thing to, a sunroom, essentially thing for your car, but no garage, which is kind of odd. But then I started looking at it. I said, okay, so let me just make this a little bit bigger if I can. Blink. Oops. 1 second. And this seemed kind of weird to me. So I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. All right, so it's on 1/2 acre, basically what ours was. Literally just right down the street. It's 3-bed, 2 baths. It's not even as big as our home. 2,100 square foot. I think ours was 2,700 square foot in the same acreage. Now they back up against a nice park, so I'll give them that. But I want to show you guys something. So this right here. So basically from March 2013, the value according to Zillow was $288. And now we go up to $600,000. It's more than doubled in the 10 years of time, basically. So it averaged about 8% a year appreciation, which is odd to me because I said, whoa, are these houses that low? That doesn't make sense. And then obviously it had fallen from $333 to $288. So it dropped by over $50,000 in the previous year's time. I said, that doesn't make any sense. And then I started like, I said, wait a second. In 2009, it sold for $392. I said, what? It sold for $392 in 2009. You're saying it went from $392 all the way down to $288 in 4 years' time? What is going on there? That doesn't make any sense at all, man. Because this is after the debacle of the 2005, 6, 7, 8, 9. And it still went down. The real estate went down a little bit, but my house didn't go down. It went up. And this is a smaller home. It's literally a block away, backs up against a nice park. You're telling me this went down by the equivalent of 25% in 4 years' time? Basically, it lost value by about 7.5% each year for those 4 years' time. That didn't make any sense, man. It just doesn't make any sense. And I'm sitting there thinking, especially when, I don't know. So I don't know what's going on there. It's just odd to me. And so the point being, no, where's Zillow getting their numbers from? I don't know. I frankly don't care that much. But the issue is you got to watch because, if you look at like bestplaces.net, which I like, every single town says it's a great time to buy because real estate is up 13, 15, 25%. Even Camden, New Jersey, it's a great time to buy because prices are up X, Y, Z. I'm like, this is just weird, man. The point being is you got to watch out for being manipulated by these things, these real estate websites. It's a great time to buy. Why? Because real estate is up 20%. That doesn't mean it's a great time to buy necessarily. What you got to do is you guys got to buy when you're ready to move and you want to advance your life somehow. Be it downsize, upsize, I don't care. If there's, but don't do it based on what the websites are telling you. Like, oh my goodness, look, if we would have bought, we should buy earlier because look at this, it's going up. Right here, January 2022 is at 528. Now it's at 599. It's gone up by $70,000. Well, I don't know if anyone's going to buy this or not. And then we estimate this home will sell 92% faster than nearby homes. I mean, all that stuff to manipulate you to buy, and not think about it. Just make a quick decision. Say, I'm going to buy something fast because I don't want to lose out. Look at this increase. Oh my goodness, I could have got it for 377, but instead I waited. I could have got it right here for 528. But then the problem is they listed it at 599, knowing full well they're probably going to have to go down. I don't know. This whole stuff is a manipulation thing. Is how these games are played. Zillow is saying it's 599 based on what? Well, it's a list price. Well, that has nothing. I mean, I can list my house for $1 million. It doesn't mean it's going to sell for $1 million. Anyway, if you're trying to move, then move. Don't worry about all this other stuff. Just find the house you want to buy and live in it. But don't say, I got to do it now because of this, that, and the other. And certainly don't take on more and more double debt for it because I got a mortgage here, but I got to buy something quick. No, that's not the way to do it. Yeah, let me know your thoughts. We'll see you.